time to leave Universal, which is sad. But what's fun is that it's time to go to Disney. I gotta get packed up and head over to Pop Century. Here at Wawa. If you've never been to one before, because there's I think it's only like the southern states sort of thing that has this franchise, but it's a pretty cool store like to go in after you get some gas. And I'm just gonna fill up my rental car before I return it. Should be pretty cheap, only used a quarter of a tank, so that ain't gonna take much. And here's the front of Wawa. Okay, so just a quick, I've dropped off my rental car. Just followed the signs and directions to come to the Dolphin Resort, Disney. Just pulled right up to like guest parking, like where you would check in right at the front of the lobby. The guy just outside that works at the resort took my keys, checked the mileage, checked that the gas tank was full, gave me a little piece of paper that had all the details that he wrote down and the time that I dropped the car off, and they took care of it. And now I am in the Disney bubble and I love it. Here's a look at their lobby area, I believe. This is kind of like an atrium. So they got stage set up here. Let me buy a ticket for the event, and then I wonder if you have to buy tickets and tokens and stuff for the food, where it's all included. I don't know. I think they have it like themed. Some places of different states and countries. So I picked up a little booklet for the Food and Wine Classic, October 26th and 27th. And there isn't any prices in here or details. I think I have to use this QBC code to go and look it up online. They have some information on the chefs. And then they have like a map of all the different booths you can go to. Each one has where they're all located. Yeah, if you're into the food scene though, I bet you this is a must-do. Come out and try. Okay, but I'm going to carry on over to the boardwalk. I'm going to take the boat. Just missed it. Walk around there a little bit. Could technically just walk over. Why don't I do that? That's silly, yeah. Why would I take the boat? It's right there. Like literally over the bridge. Okay. I am gonna get some lunch somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I'm trying to think, is there somewhere on the boardwalk I want to go? Not really, but however, my main plan is to head over to Fort Wilderness and go tour around some of the campsites to see their Halloween decorations. This is neat. They got experiences on the boards, which is at the Boardwalk Resort, so you can go and paint this painting. You can paint a wine glass. They've got a fall themed one, it looks like, and design your own wire Mickey ears. the entrees. And I went with the chicken rice bowl. I'm not sure why the rice is green. That's okay, I think it's just a little like a cilantro vinaigrette. And then I didn't realize there's some avocado. That's cool. And then the chicken, and then just a cup of water. Okay, so I've walked out of the Contemporary out onto the dock. I'm gonna get on one of the boats. And so a funny thing that I thought was weird is I had to ask for this straw. They didn't have them just out. So like, well, I didn't think it's weird. I mean, I understand Disney's starting to get rid of plastics or reduce plastics, so I guess it wasn't that surprising, but I didn't realize they were kind of in full effect already. So interesting. If you don't see a straw, you can always ask for one still, I guess. Made it to Fort Wilderness. Here's the directory. You can see it's a very big resort. Here's one of the outposts. So there's a store in there, there's a small bathroom, and you can see down here is where the beach area is. People can park their bikes. This resort's great because there's always usually a lot of wildlife. I've seen deer and rabbits, but right now there is turkeys. It was pretty funny. I thought these were fun. The trash cans. They have, you have to put your hand in it to open it up. I thought that was pretty cool because obviously that is to keep the critters away. I need those at home because we have raccoons and skunks that like to get into the garbage at home. Also fun to watch people that don't know how to figure it out. Hey, there you got it. So I'm gonna walk past the restaurants because I'm going to go over to the ranch. It's not easy to walk on. A little bumpy. Okay. Oh, here is where the pavilion is that they do. What do they do? Chippendale's barbecue or Mickey's barbecue. They do Mickey's barbecue something or other. It's like a character meal type thing with barbecue food and the characters and stuff. I think I always wanted to go to it because I believe you get all you can eat Mickey bars, which I think that was like one of the first places that had that kind of option, which was really exciting. But like now that you could get that with like I did the after hours that had that. And oh, they have it closed up. In here I believe there's like pictures on the wall and stuff I thought was in there before. It talks about the Walt Disney World horses. And this is kind of dark, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, they have like, oh, the like coach in here from the Haunted Mansion movie, I guess? Sorry for, I can get the glare off of there. Yeah, I'm assuming this is from the movie, which is really cool. Like usually they have the, there's a different kind of carriage in here, I can't remember the name of it, but it has like, it's like a musical type character. Flash. Lance? Lance is facing the wrong way. More horses in the back there that you can't go past that way, but I like how they have this like Sleepy Hollow theme. On this trip I learned to always look for signs at the resorts. They really had a lot of postings of these cool events happening there. Alright, let's see the decorations. Gonna start with the golf carts. There are quite a few that people dress them up. Even on closer day to Halloween, they do a golf cart parade, If you can get there on that day, I highly suggest going there to see it. Okay, let's move on to the campsites. And this one for sure is one of the top sites that gets decorated for Halloween. I'm pretty sure they do Christmas as well. But look at what goes into this. They made a stage. They have a little area where people are sitting watching the show. They even built a little food truck. How cute is this? And then the little guy cleaning up at the end. This time around, I had to do the resort on foot. This is a big resort, and usually I like to pre-book a golf cart, and you can book it just for the day. It's a great way to get around the resort because it is very big. Not to worry though, you can see quite a few sites near the front beach area where they have their restaurant and where you get off the boats to enter this resort, so you can still see quite a few decorations without renting a cart. Out of all the sites I seen this day, this was number one for me. This was Pirates of the Caribbean themed, and whoa, look at all these details. They have a rocking pirate. They have a pop-up pirate in a whole little shack. They had to build that whole shack. They had to bring that to their site. They had the guys that are in the jail, and they're, you know, summoning over the dog. They've got all these different skeletons that kind of go with the theme. They've decorated inside, which is fun. This guy cracked me up. How cute. Always gotta give bonus points for Haunted Mansion theming. This was also great. That's a lot even as well to build and bring to a campsite. Isn't that crazy? That'll pretty much do it for the decorations that I've seen this time around. If you're there at Halloween, even at Christmas time, put this into your to-do list. Go over to Fort Wilderness and go and see all the campsites. They do an amazing job decorating. It's time to move on to my resort. Pop Century, my resort of choice. Yay. It worked. Light. And my luggage is here, all 3 pieces. Excellent. That makes me very happy. Okay. Well, might as well do a quick room tour. They changed the curtains. Also new in here. Look, it's like a fridge, the door see-through. I think I've seen that before. Or like at a Disney resort or in a hotel. Usually it's the regular doors and the little mini fridges. That's a nice little area there. And then this is what I love about the new layout for like a single person, even for 2 people. If you don't need this bed, you get this great table area, and there's way more floor space. Way more floor space than there used to be. Like, there was barely any room to kind of put your any extra like luggage bags, really. Like, you had to stuff them in the closet. And whoa, they really upgraded the TV too, and that's pretty big. And of course I had to stop in the store on the way back to the room. So it used to be a different Minnie bag, but this is still Minnie Mouse themed, and she's on there. But what I love about this bag is that it's super wide. Like a lot of reusable bags are like half this width. And I have the other one at home. It also has like some pretty great like thicker straps. Actually, these ones don't seem, they're pretty good. They're a little different from the ones on the other bag, but like super great bag for some like wider items that most of my other like reusable bags don't fit. And I also actually use it a lot to like pack shoes into when I'm traveling, just like in the car going somewhere. Ooh, look. They're advertising that they're building this. You know, when I was on the monorail tonight, it was pretty janky, like really jerky, and man, those things are getting old. And I really think that like once they get this on board and online and working is when they're gonna start to switch the monorail over. I mean, there hasn't been official announcements, but like Bob Gurr, the guy that like was instrumental in the original monorail creation, construction, whatever you want to call it, Imagineering, he said that they're getting a new one built for them, so we should see that being announced, I think, after this starts working. Anyway, I want to go through those. What do we got in here? We got a safe, some shelves. We need to put on some more lights. There we go. Oh, that's cute. There's enough pillows here for like 50 people. What the is that? What am I gonna do with all those? I guess the table's getting some pillows tonight. Man, I'm assuming it's extra for this pull-out Murphy bed, but you'd think they'd have them like stored somewhere. Is it supposed to look like more comfy and plush? I don't know. What do we got here? Manager note. Okay. Just come over here and see. I'll show you that there's 2 regular plugs and 2 USB. And a little side table. It's nice that there's little side tables on each side, so each person has somewhere to set their phone and stuff at night while it's charging. And look, no more curtain. It used to just be a curtain that slid over, and it was really weird because it like didn't go all the way to the floor and like was not super private at all. A little coat hook here and like just some empty space, which is nice. You can put your bags there. Let's see. Here. Oh, hello. A nice big sink. Love. Oh yes, this is awesome. Look at all these cupboard space, like shelves. But that's no good for me because I'm a shorty and I can't reach up there. Ugh, that's pointless. But anyway, I love it when there's like space like this. Like even just all this counter space is wonderful, especially for us ladies that have all our toiletries. And that cupboard holes down there. Oh, that's great. Now this is where I would say it's lacking. That is a really small closet. Like as far as if you want to hang stuff, not a whole lot of space at all. But what you gonna do? Is this open? That's nothing. I don't know what's up there. Some shelves down there that you can put shoes. Look at the bathroom. Let's see. Oh yes. I'm not a big fan of shower doors. that. They're nice though. Like they roll really nice. They feel like good, nice solid glass, not like flimsy or anything. And then here's the infamous products that are bolted to the wall and everybody made big stink over. Because how do you take those home? You can't. And they make you buy them in the gift shop if you want to. Pretty tiny tub. I think this, I don't know, really wouldn't want to soak in here as an adult or for a kid. You get like the 2 shower heads now and then this detachable head. It's pretty nice. Okay, well, that concludes the room tour at 11:30 at night. Anyway, I'm gonna end things here. Good night, guys. Look, they light up.